Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, journalist Anthony, CH Melchett signing back in. And what I want to talk about this time is in thread with my latest video about all the excitement around, or my personal excitement around, the possibility of an expansion or a new RO2 expansion or maybe an RO3 game. There was the whole talk about the National Geographic videos and all that, the National Geographic documentary, sorry, and all that stuff. So what I want to do in this video is kind of dive into to that whole stuff and kind of talk about what I would like to see in a possible RO3 game or expansion. I know we're gonna have those machine MG42 and maybe some other stuff coming out. So I would like to talk about what I would like to see. Yeah, and first of all, kind of what's running in the background is kind of a composition of funny stuff. Some sniper gameplay. I'm trying to be better sniper, so that's in there, and some different stuff from riflemen and some fun satchel gameplay. So see if you can spot that, guys. But first of all, the rumors is that RO3 is might be gonna get called Festung Europa. And for you guys that don't speak any German whatsoever, my German isn't the best. I'm of course from Denmark, but I speak a bit of German. But Festung Europa means Festung. Festung means fortress Europa. So yeah. Kind of what Hitler dubbed. He wanted to make Europe into a fortress to keep the Allied powers out. But the thought is that it might gonna be some Normandy gameplay. First of all, that's just speculation. But I would like to see talk about what I would like to see. And first of all, I would really like to see the tank gameplay from RO1 brought back, from RO1 and from Darkest Hour brought back. If you guys remember it, the game is still very cheap on Steam, so go play it. There's still some servers up. I think it's the 29th Infantry Division still have some servers up in there. But if for you guys that haven't played it, I want to describe it shortly. What was in RO1 and Darkest Hour, where you had that amazing tank gameplay where actually you could play a Tiger tank, a King Tiger, a Panther, all that stuff, but there were no bots in the tank, so you could only move the tank if you switch to the driver's seat. There was a commander seat, there was a hull gunner seat, and was a gunner seat. So that meant actually it made an excellent opportunity for kind of cooperation in the game, that actually you could get three guys together in the tank and actually function. That you would actually have an advantage in the tank if you played like three guys in the tank. You would actually have a pretty decent advantage over everybody else with the turning circle of the tanks. Like people might think, oh, a Tiger versus a Sherman, it's going to be a win every time for the Tiger. No, that wasn't the case because of the slow mobility of the Tiger, the turning circle. So if you didn't have guys working together inside the Tiger, with turning the tank while you turned the turret, you wouldn't have a fucking chance. And the Sherman could outmaneuver the Tiger. So yeah, that gameplay, I would really, really, really love that thing brought back, and kind of the diversity in tanks. You would have everything from Tigers, King Tiger, Sturmgeschütz, and motorcycles and jeeps, all that stuff that make the game so much more enjoyable. The variety of all that kind of stuff was so excellent. Yeah, that was good. Moving on to the weapons. There's a lot of weapons you would like to see brought in, but what I'd like to see brought in would be stuff like the Gewehr 43, the semi-automatic German gun, the Panzerfaust. Translated Panzerfaust means Panzer Fist. The one-man portable anti-tank weapon. It was excellent in Darkest Hour. It wasn't that precise. It wasn't OP at any sort. The tank had to be pretty close if you were able to hit it. So that was good. Of course, the Panzer Schreck, the Panzer Schreck means fear of the tank. Panzer Schreck, terror of the tanks, perhaps translated. which were heavy, like like the American bazooka. And what was nice in Darkest Hour was that you had, you had only 2 rounds, I think 2 rockets, and you took a hell of a lot of time reloading it. But if actually a teammate came over and reloaded it, you could actually reload more rounds quicker. It was like double as quick if you had a teammate helping you reload it. All that stuff made for excellent gameplay. And they actually took into account the backblast. That means if you had a teammate just behind, when you fired that rocket, it would actually kill your teammate with that rocket. And all that kind of goodness. And if you fired it inside a room, you would kill yourself because of the backblast. With the pressure would fucking kill you. That is excellent. I would like to see that. I would like to see monitor cocktails being used. That was a weapon widely used. I would like to see mines. Imagine people introducing mines like anti-tank mines, anti-personnel mines. Nothing you would be able to spam, but it would bring a whole lot of aspects into infantry tactics. Yeah. So all those weapons, knives, perhaps knives, spades. I don't know, maybe to Call of Duty Battlefield like, but imagining sneaking up at somebody and knifing them in the game would be pretty nice. Hand-to-hand combat like that. I know we have with the bayonet, but yeah, again, just something I would like to see. Of course, the hand grenades, the satchel charges, maybe sticky bombs. Yeah, all that goodness as it is in the new game. And of course all the upgrades. I really like the upgrades that you were actually able to upgrade your weapons in this game. The progression, that is, I find it so excellent and such a nice feature. Well fucking done, Tripwire. Keep that going. The progression of the weapons, keep it going. Yeah. I have a list here, guys, bear with me. Maps, I would really like, to kind of to convert. In my opinion, in RO2, the maps are very linear. It's kind of like it's a narrow. Most of the maps are pretty narrow, so there isn't that opportunity for that wide flank. That it's a bit like Arad. The new Arad map is it's excellent because there's a lot of opportunity for flanking and all that stuff. So introducing the jeeps, perhaps the Kuppelwagens, stuff like that. The motorcycle. Like you had in RO1 or in Darkest Hour, where you actually had pretty both in depth and in width. So there's that opportunity for that flank. So the defending team has to watch pretty much in all directions, like you would instead of that bottleneck. It might turn down the action component of the game. But us, your loyal fans, the loyal fans of the game, don't play it for the action. If we wanted action, we would go play with the kids on Call of Duty. We can bear, 2 minutes without having to shoot somebody, because we are moving into position. We are doing the fun flanking stuff. So really getting that back into the game, the width of the map, with the terrain, the opportunity to use a motorcycle, all that stuff. I would really like it. I would like pretty much all the old RO1 on Darkest Hour maps, the Berlin map, all that stuff with the wide fields, with the wild fields, with the cornfields, all that stuff. I would sure like the old Berlin map. All those maps in Berlin would be so nice. So it would be kind of like a campaign where you could both play as the Russian or the Americans in Berlin against the Germans. All that stuff, so you wouldn't kind of now moving into the campaign part, because the campaign part is one of the things I like. That's one of the best things you have introduced, that have been introduced, in my opinion, to Red Orchestra, is the campaign part, because it makes the maps so much more important. There's so much more sense in playing the maps because of the campaign. It makes it important to win and hold that whole tactical aspect. So yeah, keep that in. And kind of like I would like to be able to play kind of like from Villa Bocage, from the beaches of Normandy, from the beaches of Normandy to Berlin. You don't have to be contained in Normandy. I would like to play in Berlin. I would like to play the Battle of the Bulge. I would like to be able to play all that stuff. That would be, in my opinion, so beneficiary for the game and for the whole community. Being able to play those wide maps, being able to play Berlin, Dresden, Battle of the Bulge, those wide, excellent maps with the Sturmgeschütz, imagine the crocodile tank, all that stuff. I'm so excited for it, Tripwire. And I hope all you guys out there as well, so excited for it. For the opportunity and the possibilities in this game, keep in the sniper gameplay, keep in the sniper, perhaps introduce you, I'm pretty sure you got the British uniforms, bring in the British, Operation Market Garden, you could do some Market Garden stuff perhaps, all that goodness, who wouldn't want to play as British paratroopers trapped inside Arnhem with German armor rolling using the Piet anti-tank gun to fight from buildings, all that stuff, because a tank can't do shit inside cities. So all that stuff could be equal out. So take all your good stuff from Hour 1 and Darkest Hour, take all the good stuff from Red Orchestra, throw out the bots tank gameplay stuff, take out the narrow maps, put in the wide maps, put in the jeeps, all that stuff. That is what I think is going to be excellent. That is what going to carry the next game or the expansion. So yeah, guys, that was my opinion, my thoughts. I would like to hear what you think. Please put it in the comments. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and share this video. I'm gonna put up links in the forums and all that stuff. Let's get the excitement going about this game. Let's motivate Tripwire really to get into this and really put the effort in when they're done with making Killing Floor 2. And really, guys, let's bring in the excitement and share this stuff. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and please rate up this video so we can get it done. Yeah, guys, this is General Anthony C.S. Melchett signing back out. See you on the battlefield. Bye-bye.